Hi friends, how are you? It's Miss Land. It's time for some math today. Guess what? I am so excited because today we are starting a new chapter in math. And guess what we're gonna do? Shapes. I love shapes. We are gonna be doing 2D shapes. 2D stands for two-dimensional. So these shapes, boys and girls, are flat shapes, okay? Can you think of shapes that you know? Yes, squares, rectangles, circles, triangles, right? Those are all 2D shapes, two-dimensional shapes. A 2D shape means it's flat. I can lay it flat down. For instance, this right here. Look, friends, this is not a 2D shape. This is a 3D shape, which we will be learning about next. But this is not flat. I can't lay the shape flat on the ground. I see there's depth to it and I can see it all the way around. So that's the difference. That's a 2D shape. We are going to be doing, that is a 3D shape. We are going to be doing 2D shapes, okay? So I want to go over some vocabulary words with you that you're going to be hearing in this chapter. The first one is this. Rectangle. Rectangle. Yes, so a rectangle has 4 sides, but they are not all equal. Here also, I have a 2D rectangle. Okay, here's my next one. Hexagon. Hexagon. How many sides does a hexagon have? Yes, 6. 6 sides. Here is a 2D shape of a hexagon. Okay, here's my next one. Circle. Circle. A circle goes round and round. It doesn't have any sides. Here is a 2D shape of a circle. My next one is square. Square. A square has 4 equal sides. That means all the sides are the same length. Remember we talked about the word length when we did measurement? Here is an example of a 2D square. Triangle. Triangle. A triangle has 3 sides. Here is an example of my little 2D triangle. Here are some other vocabulary words that you are going to hear in this chapter. The first one is the word side. Side. So the side are the lines, right, that connect to make the shape. So here it's showing a triangle and pointing to the line that makes the shape that is called the side. Here is another tricky word. This word is called vertex. Vertex. The vertex is the point where the lines meet. Okay? So, for instance, this example is showing us a rectangle. A rectangle has 4 sides. However many sides the shape has, that's how many vertices it has. So I remember it like this. I sing a song and I say, the sides and the vertices are the same. So if I have 4 sides on my rectangle, I have 4 vertices. Vertices is plural, meaning more than one, for the word vertex. So right here, this is the point where the sides meet. Those are the vertices. If I have 4 sides, I have 4 vertices. I have 4 points where the sides meet. Today in our lesson, we are going to be focusing on squares and rectangles. The first thing I wanted to do, boys and girls, is I drew up here a square and a rectangle. I wanted to count how many sides and how many vertices they have. Remember the rule that I just told you. However many sides the shape has, that's how many vertices it has. So it's pretty easy. But let's count and let's look at our square first. Remember, the lines are the sides. Okay? So my square has 1, 2, 3, 4. It has 4 sides. Remember what I said, the vertice is where the lines meet. So here are the points, right here, where the lines meet. The sides and the vertices are the same. So if I have 4 sides in a square, I have 4 vertices. Okay, let's look at our triangle. I'm sorry, let's look at our rectangle. So the rectangle, let's count how many sides it has. The sides are the lines that make the shape. So here, 1, 2, 3, 4. My rectangle has 4 sides. So if the rectangle has 4 sides, how many vertices does it have? 4, right? Because the sides and the vertices are the same. So look, here are my vertices, the point where the lines meet. 4 sides, 4 vertices. You guys are doing great. All right, look at this. Look at my first shape. My first shape is a square. I want to circle all the shapes in the line that look the same. All right, this first one, what is this? That's a rectangle. Remember the difference between rectangles and squares. They both have 4 sides, but the square, all the sides are equal in length. That means they are the same length. The rectangle, right, has 2 short sides and 2 long sides. So that's the difference, okay? So this is a rectangle, so I am not gonna circle that one. Remember, I'm looking for squares. How about this one? Yes, even though it's turned on its side, it is still a square. So I'm gonna circle it. How about this one? Yeah, it's smaller, but it's still a square. How about this one? No, right? That is a rectangle. I can tell because it has 2 long sides and 2 short sides. And remember, a square has 4 equal sides. How about this one? Yes, 4 equal sides. So those are my squares. Let's look at my next one over here. Here is my rectangle. Let's find all the rectangles in the row. I'm gonna circle them. How about this one? Nope, that's a square. Oh, there's a rectangle. It's standing straight up, right? Even though if they change position, right, if they turn, they can still be that shape. How about this one? No, that's a square. This one? Yes, I'm gonna circle it. This one? No, that's a square. Oh, how about my last one? Yes, rectangle. 2 long sides, 2 short sides. Great job, guys. Attached to this lesson will be a sheet where you can fill out how many sides and how many vertices the shapes have, and seeing if you can find matches, squares and squares, right? Rectangles match to rectangles. I also thought of something else fun that you could do, is to maybe go on a shape hunt in your house. I decided to go on one. First thing I wanted to find was, could I find any squares in my house? Remember, squares flat on the ground, right, or on your table, because those are 2D shapes. Remember, we're not looking for 3D shapes. So for instance, look what I found. I found, look, a napkin. This is a square, right? I can put it flat on my table. I also found this. Look, for my calendar. This shape is a square. Look, I can lay it flat. And I also found this. This is a little tile coaster that Jordan made when he was at camp last summer. This is in the shape of a square. And look what's actually pretty cool. The tiles that he used are square shaped. That's pretty cool. I then decided, maybe I could go for a hunt for rectangles. I'll tell you what I found. I found the foundation cards, rectangles, right? And look, I can lay it flat. It's a 2D shape. I also found this. Look, Jordan's placemat. I can lay it flat on the table. Paw Patrol. Is that Paw Patrol? Yeah. That is in the shape of a rectangle. I bet that you guys could find so many shapes in your house. Could you find some for me? Squares and rectangles? Could you take a picture and send it to me? That'll be really fun. I can't wait to see what you guys come up with. I'm so excited. Bye guys, I'll see you next time.